The following segment is sponsored by Pacific Office Automation.
This week's Everyday Hero can teach us all to leave a legacy, no matter what that legacy is. Just make sure it's rooted in kindness and in making the world a better place.
Check the boxes.
As president of the Portland-based nonprofit Justice and Joy National Collaborative, Jeannette Pai-Espinosa works every day to advocate for gender and racial justice.
This is the favorite photo that I have of my mom and I.
She says it's in her blood.
I like to think of myself as a fifth-generation freedom fighter. We come from folks who were fighting for their freedom for centuries.
Jeannette says it started with her great-grandfather, who was executed by the Japanese for trying to liberate Korea. She says her grandfather spent time in prison for doing the same. Jeannette's father was involved in the civil rights movement. Her mother helped open one of the first Planned Parenthood clinics in the United States, and she worked to pass the Equal Rights Amendment.
I'm the oldest child, so I was right in the middle of it in the 60s and the early 70s. Yeah, I think part of it is it's sort of in the water that I drank.
Jeannette must have had a lot of water.
This is a photo of me being sworn in my very fashionable double-breasted suit.
One of her past jobs was senior policy advisor for Oregon Governor Barbara Roberts.
In the course of a lifetime, to have experienced not having rights, then experience gaining the rights and now losing them. I am certainly no less committed today than I was then.
Jeannette wants us all to know how important it is to pass down activism through each generation.
I think the risk is the people who are going to be most impacted by the future are not part of shaping it. So you hear people say a lot of times, well, the young people are our future, children are our future. Well, it's a nice saying, but what do we really mean by it? And what do we really do? So all the work we do here is led by young people.
She's put that into practice in her own family. Jeannette's daughter, Vanessa, was a public defender and now works for Planned Parenthood just like her grandmother. Jeannette's advice for you, don't leave your kids in the dark.
What I would say to parents is they're never too young. You know, if we gave someone money on the street, why were we doing that? What did that mean? Did we care what they did with the money? And those were conversations that would come up at the dinner table. We would have the kids invite their friends over and we would walk through the different issues on the ballot and have conversations and pizza and talk through them.
Leaving a legacy of getting each generation involved in shaping their own future. That's what makes Jeannette our everyday hero.
Now it is time for our birthdays. So happy birthday to Dave Narden, 45, Julie